Let's jump straight into what a typical day looks like for me. I don't usually feel that hungry first thing in the morning, so I'll often start with some liquids to get my system going. Sometimes I drink lots of plain water, or sometimes I'm in the mood for something hot like tea. I'm not a coffee person, so I rotate drinking different types of tea. Some of my favorites include peppermint, black tea with dairy-free milk, lemon, or berries. On this particular day, I went for fresh ginger, which is great for boosting the immune system and reducing inflammation. If I do eat a late breakfast, particularly in the last few days of my cycle when my appetite is stronger, I love sugar-free plain soy yogurt loaded with lots of nutritious ingredients like chia seeds, fresh or frozen berries, frozen mango, and whichever whole nuts or nut butter we happen to have in the house. Everything goes into 1 cup, so easy to assemble and always so filling because of the fiber and healthy fats. I simply adjust the quantities depending on how hungry I feel. Lunch is when I really load up on lots of food. My recent go-to is a starter made up of lightly steamed kale topped with pumpkin seeds, avocado, cucumber, and spring onions. I always add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed as well as an oil-free vinegar pepper dressing. The avocado and flax seeds are pretty much a constant in my salads these days, but the other veggies vary depending on what's in the fridge or what needs to be used up. In my last video, I talked about how starting a meal with veggies is a great hack for stabilizing blood sugar levels. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out. This past weekend, we did a bit of food prep, so we had this leftover quinoa with roasted vegetables. It's got roasted broccoli, carrots, red pepper, mushrooms, fresh coriander, and an oil-free ginger garlic dressing. We often make our own sauerkraut at home, which is great for gut health. This is our latest batch of fermented red cabbage. So I added a bit of that along with some black olives for healthy fats and chili flakes for an extra kick. I don't cook with added salt and oil that much these days, so these extra ingredients are always a welcome flavor booster. We also love baked tofu in my household, so here I've marinated some diced organic firm tofu in curry spices and baked them with some sliced red onions, which take on a delicious caramelized flavor. I never count my calories, I simply eat until I'm full. A meal like this keeps us going all the way until dinner, and I love the variety of colorful, nutrient-packed ingredients. Because my husband works from home, I'm grateful that we get to enjoy a slow sit-down lunch as a family, followed by a short 10 to 15-minute walk around the neighborhood. When we eat this way, we feel energized and have lots of mental clarity to complete the rest of the day. To round off the meal, I like to eat 1 or 2 pieces of fresh fruit. For dinner, I reached for another dish we meal prepped over the weekend, black bean vegetable soup. My mother-in-law actually brought us a lot of these black beans from Nigeria during her last visit, and we're still working our way through it. I absolutely love beans and legumes of all varieties, and I don't think there's a week that goes by where beans are not on the menu. For this particular soup, I soaked the black beans overnight, then cooked them with frozen mixed vegetables, crushed tomatoes, and spices. So simple to make, packed with protein, and super tasty. Once again, I finished off the meal with a piece of fruit for dessert and called it a day. Thanks for watching. I hope this video gave you some simple vegan meal ideas. I'm curious to know if you'd like to see more what I eat in a day videos. Don't forget to subscribe because I post a new video every week, and I will catch you next time. Bye!